sort of work through it. Sort of wait till you feel the fish. A lot of times these fish will completely miss it. And if you jerk on it, you pull it a good 10-15 feet away from them, then you're not going to be able to have them come back for it because you've already pulled it too far away from them. So if you just wait and he misses it, and you just keep working it, usually they'll come back and try for it again. Now, there were some nice fish right up here real shallow, but that when that herring flew over, I watched him scare him right out of the shallows. So we'll try out here a little deeper. See if they moved out a little bit. Or we'll just come through again in a few minutes after working the other side. Now, the reason I use this heavier rod on this is I find it's a little easier to give it the action with a little bit stiffer rod. So I see a lot of articles where they say you want to work it with something with a little bit looser tip, but I find it's a little harder to give it the walk the dog motion with the softer tip. Now, how it's created when you do this is because when you jerk on it, it turns the lure, and then on your backstroke towards it, you give it enough slack that it can swing all the way to the side, and then when you hit it again, it swings it back the other way, and then you hit it, and it just keeps pulling it, and it's weighted in the back, so it sort of rides on its tail. There's one. Oh, nice fish. Nice little guy. Put him under the chin. There's a nice one. Little 2-pounder. Well, see, right now I'm using this baby bass pattern, which I find is a pretty safe pattern to fish pretty much all the time if you want a safe bet. But in the summer months, when it gets a little warmer, July, August, September, when they start getting into more of a shad bite, I have to switch to this shad pattern here, or this one's really good. It's clear with the blue head and a silver plate down the middle. This is a really good one in the summer months. Like I said, July, August, September. But if you want a good all-around bait that you can use all the time, usually I start in February with it all the way through in November, sometimes December, I still get them on this thing on the surface, and I use a little baby bass one here. So it's a pretty safe lure to use all the time. You can can always experiment with colors though, figure out what works best for you in which situation. If I don't know and I want confidence, I put on the little baby bass pattern. There's another one. Whoa, baby. Jeez. Not a very big one, but what a fighter. Another nice little 2-pounder. See if there's one by this log. See how that pattern works? You just keep moving it along. I think it's a little fish up there chasing something on the surface. And they figure, hey, if it's chasing something on the surface, it's not paying attention to me underneath it, so I'm gonna go eat it. There's one. Came right off that bank there. This fish are fighting hard right now. Whoa. Some nicer fish. There we go. Not big of a fish, and it's sitting that far up in this little cove. He got himself hooked good. That fish is a little beat up from the spawn. Good fish, though. Go. Saw that fish come out from shore. Wow. Strong fish. Come here, little guy. Another about 2-pounder there. And right now you can actually see those fish coming off of the shore to grab it. Sitting in real tight. Must be where all the bait fish are right now. It's sitting right on shore. And they're in there enjoying an easy meal.